Being a princess isn't all that it's cracked up to be. Call me Diana, not Princess Diana. I'd like to be a queen in people's hearts. If men had to have babies, they would only ever have one each. I'm as thick as a plank. I've got to have a place where I can find peace of mind. My God, what's happened? I like to be a free spirit. Some don't like that, but that's the way I am. Only do what your heart tells you. I have a woman's instinct, and it's always a good one. The kindness and affection from the public have carried me through some of the most difficult periods, and always your love and affection have eased the journey. It's not sissy to show your feeling. One day, I'm going to go up in a helicopter, and it'll just blow up. Am will do away with me. The greatest problem in the world today is intolerance. Everyone is so intolerant of each other. Life is just a journey. Hugs can do great amounts of good, especially for children. I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path, and I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear. I adore him. I have never been so happy. I have real love. If you find someone you love in your life, then hang on to them. I am not a political figure, I am a humanitarian figure, always was, always will be. A mother's arms are more comforting than anyone else's. I don't want expensive gifts, I don't want to be bought. I am all about caring, I have always been like that. Anywhere I see suffering, that is where I want to be, doing what I can. It has always been my concern to touch people with leprosy, trying to show in a simple action that they are not reviled, nor are we repulsed. The night before the wedding, I was very, very calm, deathly calm. I felt I was a lamb to the slaughter. I knew it and couldn't do anything about it. They say it is better to be poor and happy than rich and miserable. But how about a compromise like moderately rich and just moody? I understand that change is frightening for people, especially if there's nothing to go to. It's best to stay where you are, I understand that. Nothing brings me more happiness than trying to help the most vulnerable people in society. It is a good and essential part of my life, a kind of destiny. People think that at the end of the day, a man is the only answer. Actually, a fulfilling job is better for me. My wish is that my husband finds peace of mind, and from that follows other things, yes. When you are happy, you can forgive a great deal. I want my boys to have an understanding of people's emotions, their insecurities, people's distress, and their hopes and dreams. As I was walking down the aisle of St. Paul's on my father's arm, I thought, what on earth am I doing here? I knew what my job was. It was to go out and meet the people and love them. Every one of us needs to show how much we care for each other and, in the process, care for ourselves. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Family is the most important thing in the world. I live for my sons. I would be lost without them. If you were lucky enough to find someone who loved you, then you must protect it. I don't go by the rule book. I lead from the heart, not the head. This needs a woman's touch. My husband asked for the separation, and I supported it. Whoever is in distress can call on me. I will come running wherever they are. Everybody needs hugs. Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded. I desperately loved my husband, and I wanted to share everything together, and I thought that we were a very good team. The biggest disease in this day and age is that of people feeling unloved. HIV does not make people dangerous to know, so you can shake their hands and give them a hug. Heaven knows they need it. Any sane person would have left long ago. But I cannot, I have my sons. It's vital that the monarchy keeps in touch with the people, it's what I try and do. Everyone needs to be valued. Everyone has the potential to give something back. I think like any marriage, especially when you've had divorced parents like myself, you want to try even harder to make it work. Carry out a random act of kindness, with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you.